You may be seated. Our sermon today is taken from Galatians chapter 4, and then verses 21 through 31 we're going to be reading. As you know, Paul wrote this particular epistle, we think probably the earliest of all of his epistles, specifically to address the congregations that he had founded in Galatia. The Galatians, as you will remember, were people who were descended from the Celts. So as amazing as it may seem, you have these people dwelling in Anatolia, in what is modern-day Turkey, who were related ethnically, that is, to the same people who were dwelling in places like France and Ireland. And yet they had been long in darkness. They had long worshipped pagan idols. They had worshipped the gods of the Greeks since coming into that region. Alexander had, of course, spread Hellenism amongst them, so they were a Greek-ish people, if not fully Greek. And yet they were blessed to receive the light of the gospel as Paul brought it to them. But now we have seen them turning away from that light and embracing instead the tendencies of the Judaizers to put works in the place of grace, to think that by keeping the ceremonial law, receiving circumcision and then going through the cycle of the feasts, eating kosher and doing all of these things, that they would be saved, when in fact Paul has been laboring to show them that these things were shadows. They were things that pointed towards the coming of Jesus Christ, and now that Christ has come, we cannot be saved by doing the laws any more than the ancient Jews were saved through keeping the law, but that rather it has always been through the promised Redeemer, the promises given, that promise given to Abraham in particular, he keeps bringing up, because Abraham was promised salvation, and that through faith.